Great. Good morning. It's Rosboundy, Psychic Medium here, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I nearly didn't make it quite in time, but we are here and it's a beautiful day outside. So we're all ready to go. So tap into your psychic senses, your spiritual connections, and let's go over to the cards. Here we are. Oops, and I didn't make sure that they were lined up, did I? Let me just have a little bit of a tweak there. And I've got our card, so let's read that one. Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Isn't that one gorgeous? I do love them. They're a beautiful card. Here we go. And there that is. And getting my pointer, which is the letter opener, as you can see. We've got the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, and it's slightly crooked. Let's see if I can straighten it. No, I can't. Put a hand in the way. There we go. Oh, sort of. The expanded edition. So we are looking at some of the cards that may be here from that part of the deck, and there isn't. So, wow, let's have a look at what we've got here in the spread. It's the scythe in the home space. We've got the clouds as the workspace. It's snake again in the unexpected, which was there yesterday. We've got the ship as our role, and it is the mice as the outcome. So really a fairly different spread than what we had yesterday, even though we have got the snake still. But it just is that little bit of a trend in the unexpected. So I'm just going to straighten that a little bit further. Did it? Anyway, here we go. And I do have Karen here. Kerry Ann, not Karen. Kerry Ann. Good morning, Kerry Ann. And we've got Lucy as well. Good morning, Lucy. And just popped into the studio stream here is Sarah. Good morning, lovely lady. Good morning to you as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Here we go. Let's do the cards. With the scythe in the home space, it's that time of, this card looks more like it's harvesting rather than weeding and that type of thing, trimming things up. So we're going to be actually putting some effort into, and be careful of sharp edges. Again, if you're doing cooking or anything, be careful of your knives, or make sure they are sharp so they do not injure. Because the sharper they are, the better they work as the tool that they are, and you won't be forcing and getting injured. That's the idea. Make sure and everything that you use as far as sharp edges is sharp, and then take the precautions that you're not going to get cut. But this is about trimming out what you don't need and actually harvesting that you've put all the work into. So as you're in your home space, there could be things that you realise just don't need to be in your home anymore. And this could be the possessions that you start to sort out what you need to keep, what you can actually pass on to recycling and that type of thing. And make sure that the rubbish is out to be picked up. Our collection is actually tomorrow morning, so it's a good reminder for me to put it out tonight. It's that sort of practical thing that I'm feeling with our message today. So put into mind that which is practical at your home level. If you're needing to talk with those in your home space, the people that live with you as part of family or even friends that visit, it's also up for, communication of that type of what are your expectations as well in what you want to keep hanging around, what you want to let go of. I think sometimes even friendships can be the reason, season, lifetime factor as well. It might be a message to put that into your thinking pattern through the day today too. And good morning, Kim. I did just notice you there popping up in the stream as well. Lovely to have you in this morning. So here we go, moving across those that I just like the playful mice. They are being playful and sharing everything. It could be a lesson for us in some ways. And what we're looking at as we're moving across that energy is to see that the clouds are here present. Physically, they are present out in the wintry sky, but it's a beautiful sunshine that I'm seeing on my front lawn and through the trees. So see that potential of what there is for the day. Treat the clouds as what they are. They are going to be moving onwards. So if there's something that's really starting to piss you off at work, that's not quite working out, that's giving you bad energy, you're feeling a bit sad, down with it or whatever, or feel that you can't, it's just not going to work out, know that it is, that energy is going to shift out of the way, because clouds move, they dissipate, they shift and show that beautiful sunshine, and take that free flight of who we are into the skies, being who we are meant to be, in the way that you are in your workspace, to doing what you do best. That's what it's bringing forward for me in that message today. And good morning, Nat. Lovely to have you here too. So we're moving up with, where is the unexpected going to be? It is again with the energy of the snake. So, what you've built up, what you've formed in your work or in your home space, that you are going to be able to protect it. Just have that wariness around others who are in your space, not to be attacking, but just have that, be comfortable in the presence of others, because you know yourself best. And and that phrase of other people's opinions is none of your business just popped into my head. So it could be that, don't take things personally, but certainly have that sense of knowing where the boundaries are for you in what you're doing in your home or your workspace, so that you are able to defend, protect, and just put that boundary in place. You don't even have to use your fangs and attack. It really is just showing your presence and where you stand with what your boundaries are. And those moments where that happens, because this is just the unexpected, remember, you will stand in your strength, and that's good. So here we are across the playfulness of the mice again, and we're into that freedom of the ship. This one is more an airship. It's not on the water, but it gives us that knowing that for us, this is our role, that we are in control. We're the captain of this ship. We can move about in this airy space as much as we like, in whatever direction. We set the sails to be in perfect alignment with where we're wanting to go, our intention, and using the wind and all the other variables that is ship, sailing, that type of thing, that we can do whatever we need to. We can be where we need to be in those moments, and really direct our own pathway in this, what our journey is. So in whatever you're doing in the day, have that flexibility with your hand lightly on your tiller, so that you can shift around at that moment's notice and bring about what your intention is in either your home space or your workspace. Or even in connection with what is those surprising factors that you've got the ability, you do have the ability, that you've got the sense of awareness at the right time. Just like when we have the mice in our reading, that we have that sense of awareness of what's going on around us with our, what is happening. You've got so much abundance. There's so much to look out for. There's so much. But let it go. Release the expectations of always being in control, and enjoy what looks like a wonderful party here by the end of the day. Just being able to notch up. Now, what did you notice? What did you see happening? Oh, okay, that one was taking a lot of risks. Was it worth it for them? Be in that aware witness is what I'm feeling with this, and not being so much influenced by other activities. I mean, essentially what the mouse card does tend to let us know is being wary of thievery and people stealing behind, people. Well, it can be the little animals. Our dogs can nick things behind our backs, which we don't realise too. It's things like that. The playfulness, they do it more playfully. Sometimes people do it intentionally. But it's knowing that there is an abundance of whatever you want in your life. Bring it forward so that you've got that abundance to share, and it's an awareness of sharing it consciously with others, and allowing, giving permission for it, basically, to have this wonderful party of sharing the abundance. And by the end of the day, you'll really look at this and think, oh, what is in my day to be grateful for? How much have I got? What else can I bring forward to share further? And really spread that is that loving, sharing, gratitude for life, and the playfulness in being able to swing from a string, and all sorts of different ways we can jump from one thing to another in joyful abandon, basically, and allowing ourselves to move around in our days so freely with whatever, it's still being in control, but allowing those winds to take us where we need to go. So that's what I'm getting from these cards this morning. And good morning, Shaz. Lovely to see you here too. So I just realised that with using the eCam, I do need to actually slide up the line of where the comments come into play. On the other system, Be Live, they sit there and scroll up for us. This one, I've actually got to physically roll them up. So apologies if I was a bit slow in getting to your comment. So that's part of what there is. The differences. I'm really enjoying doing the comparisons. But that's not what you're here for. You are here to actually enjoy the card spread reading. So thank you for joining me. I thoroughly enjoy doing this still every morning. Thank you for being here. And look, just let go of expectations. Put your intentions in the day into where you want things to go and see how it ends up by the end of the day. Have that little marker in your mind. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you for those wonderful little hearts too. So keep those little markers in your mind where you think, oh, I need to remember that for later on, just to see what it finishes up in the end of the day as you go to bed. Do whatever you do in the end of the night, prayers, thankful gratitude journal, all sorts of different ways we can complete our day, isn't there? Deep breaths and meditations in whatever way you move through your day. Blessings to you, and just be the best you can be. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully on time. Namaste.